Yo, what is up everyone, and welcome back to another video with your host Kenkukun, and we got more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. Now we're going to take a look at a much more defensive team with Gohan as floating, with the Gohans floating, the leaders, right? So we're going to do something very interesting. Now, remember this Piccolo, I just want to point this out and we'll jump right in. This Piccolo, he guards when there is a Kid Gohan on the same turn. And he gets defense plus 100% if the ally in slot 1 as the first attacker in turn. So guards all attack as first attacker in a turn, plus an additional defense plus 100% if Kid Gohan is attacking in the same turn. So 2 out of 3 turns, he will be really good. My plan is to pair him with Physical Piccolo after Physical Piccolo gets a couple of stacks in and then transforms. And then I could just have him dodge the super attacks, right? That's the plan, or at least avoid super attacks. So we're gonna see what's up with that. Let's go ahead and dive in real quick. Since this is probably gonna be a longer run, I'll leave the animations on, but I will, I'll probably talk over them to be honest. Just to, oh, let me turn the, I have to mute the sound because the anniversary music, the copyrighted music, is still playing. So I wanted to showcase not just a strong team, but I wanted to see, just for myself, like if I was floating Gohan around, right, how would he do? So, now, I wouldn't say it's fair to say that, alright, we got some rotating to do. Let's see. We will probably rotate the World Tournament Piccolo because he doesn't need to stack. Okay. So, we're gonna, with this STR Piccolo, we get to seal him right away, so that's very nice. We're just gonna go ahead and grab whatever orbs in whatever order, nothing specific. So we're gonna seal Broly, so he's not gonna be able to super attack us at all. So that's a plus. I guess I can turn the sound down. Trying to hear myself think and then hearing the music in my ears. I'm wearing my headphones as I record. I'm confusing myself. So I wanted to see the team as it went, rotating Gohan as a floater, and just, you know, maybe I want to use other rotations. This is why I summoned for Gohan. Now Piccolo was just an easy choice. Now, as I was sitting down and picking Piccolos, I got down to Orange Piccolo, Physical Piccolo, and STR Piccolo, and then I'm like, who would I bring as my next unit, right? And it's like, well, if I bring World Tournament Piccolo, you know, who's going to be my 3 floaters? And I settled on this Tech Gohan. Now, I had Vegeta and Trunks on the team first, but then that's when I realized, it's like, wait, who's my 3rd floater? Oh, Vegeta and Trunks? I really don't want that. So I decided to just take them off the team. Now, I could have left Vegeta and Trunks on the team and probably put, like, the Physical Piccolo on rotation with him and kept the STR Piccolo with Orange Piccolo, and that would have been a fine rotation. So we are going to get some stacks out of Kid Gohan here before we start floating them, because I want to get this World Tournament Piccolo LR Int Piccolo to the other rotation first. But we are gonna, you know, this is fine. I'm not like cheating. Oh, if I only, you know, I must only float Gohan. If I was going into, you know, an event for real, right? I'm going to no item something, going to do mission somewhere, right? I would do it like this. I'd be like, all right, World Tournament Piccolo, there's no attacks in the final slot. Kid Gohan's here, get him out of the way. Gohan will get a couple of stacks, right? Now, if the rotations would have been set in stones, and, you know, Orange Piccolo and SCR Piccolo would have been together, and then Physical Piccolo and World Tournament Piccolo would have been on the same rotation, I would have just left them there, right? Now, I almost thought, I'm like, man, I could just float around the Physical Piccolo for a little bit, right? Just to kind of, and I'm going to let him, and this is where we're already going to start. We're going to start, look at the super tech at the end. We're going to start right here. We're going to seal him anyway. But we're going to start with, we're actually going to put, yeah, we're going to do, oh, now we're not going to seal him. Well, we're going to do this, and then we're going to grab these, and then Gohan is going to get that, I don't believe we're going to kill him. Gohan might kill him, but we're going to be able to get Piccolo his super attack in first. Now, the Piccolos right here won't link until Piccolo transforms. I don't know. I'm thinking... I brought Whis, so I'm probably going to item during the AoE Broly phase. So I don't know. I'm thinking the defense I'm looking for, I guess, is going to be... Man, the AGL, I guess as much defense as I possibly can, to be honest, before I fuse with Kami. Because we can see all the super attacks we want in the AGL phase, but if physical Piccolo doesn't have the defense to back it up before supering, we're gonna die anyway, right? So, but this is still a relatively strong team. Now, if I was bringing items through and I could, you know, make an item last to the AGL phase, that's fine. If I was no iteming it, I probably would not be floating Gohan around, because that's just something that wouldn't work very well. Okay, so, I mean, since we only get the one attack, and we're gonna start floating this other Gohan next turn, I believe. We're gonna go ahead and let Kid Gohan get one more stack, and then we're gonna start floating him. So, I'm thinking ahead to units like Beerus and Whis and putting them on this 200% team. And then other units that are just going to be on Bond, Ambassador, and Disciple just later on down the line, right? Gohans, Piccolos. Some of the Dragon Ball Super, like Vegetas, are going to be there. A lot of the Vegetas are going to be there. Some of the Gokus are going to be there. Alright, let's see. So, and then the STR Piccolo, we want to get him with... So what's his 317, and he's getting defensive buff. Like, none of the links are active yet, right? Yeah, none of the links are active. So let's go ahead and give him a super attack. This is type advantage for this World Tournament Piccolo, so that's very nice. Go ahead and get same type orbs. SCR Piccolo is gonna get hit pretty hard because he needs movie heroes. I believe it's on the rotation, not just on the team. Let me see. Let me pull up his... Let's see. SCR Piccolo, Dokkan. I'm almost certain they need to be on the rotation. Yeah, attacking in the same turn when guard is activated. So, an additional damage reduction of 15% per movie hero category ally self-excluded. Superclass allies, yep, yep. So he's just guarding, and he's gonna have no damage reduction right here. So he's gonna get hit pretty hard. Now, he was giving 30% defense to physical Piccolo. Let's make sure we remember that. And then an additional 30% attack. Okay, because we're fighting an extreme class ally or enemy. Alright, so Piccolo did get hit, so he has his defensive buff, but still, he's guarding, so he should be decent. But it would be nice if we want to keep him with movie heroes. So I thought about putting Beast Gohan on the team as a floater, and then, you know, every other turn, movie Piccolo was going to have defense. Now, we accidentally ended up with both Gohans on one rotation. That was not my intent at all. So what we're going to do is, who's got the lowest defense here? Okay, Mine. Let's go ahead and let Mine get hit all those times at the end. We'll let the stacks happen here. We'll let Piccolo... it doesn't look like I can avoid... Yeah, we're gonna want him to super attack. I wanted to avoid an 18 key, right? Because, again, if both Gohans are gonna be here, I would like for this Broly to survive the rotation to hit my Gohan. Now that I think about it, maybe I should have put him in the first slot so he would guarantee at least get hit twice, right? And get a stack in. So we're taking, yeah, because the additional supers, we're taking a risk. That's a 69% friend Gohan. So Orange Piccolo actually is going to deal a lot of damage, and we're going to get one stack out of my Gohan. He's not going to get hit. This Broly, he can't dodge, but that would be the only way this Broly doesn't die. Oh man, Piccolo had to crit. He had to crit. That's okay. And then we're going to get to the STR phase. Now, floating the Gohans, remember, they want to get hit a total of 8 times. You want to get hit 8 times to build up this passive, and on the after the 8th attack, he'll start double supering, right? Alright, we are... Well, hello there, super attack. So this is a very scary rotation. We're going to go ahead and fuse with Piccolo. He's got as much defense as he's going to get. Now, he's going to get that, what is it, 40% damage reduction, I believe is what he's getting. So with that, let's see. Yeah, he's getting 40% damage reduction, and we're going to go ahead and put him in slot 1 to super first. So we'll take a look at his defense, 613,000. Now that they're linking up relatively well with Shocking Speed, Brainiacs, right? Unfortunately, Gaze of Respect is not on that guy, so this physical Piccolo links up better. He has Namekians, he does not, right? So we'll go ahead and boom, drop that like that. Oh, make sure we're not getting through this turn without an item. Like, I already know that the Tech Gohan at the end, I think he's going to take like 200k. He might take 400k. We might actually get that here, and I just, you know, I'll have to jump back in. But this is still a relatively tanky team. I almost said World Tournament Piccolo could have dodged, but that's right, Broly canceled dodge. So I took this fight with AoEs here because this is an AoE super, not AoE normals. AoE normals would be a little bit easier to handle, but AoE supers with 1 Whis active, we can still kind of see, yeah, 200, 296. Yeah, we almost died. We can still kind of see the devastation that we're going to be looking forward to with the Sin fight that's coming out on Global and the Omega fight that JP already has. Like, some of these units, some of the things you would want to do with them, they're just not going to be able to do it, right? Like, you're not going to, without items, even with items, like, you think of the Omega fight getting to the final phase with this Tech Gohan on the team, maybe. I don't know how many stacks he's truly going to get before then, but he's going to have to have enough to survive AoE normals, and then if he gets caught by a super, it's over. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're going to float off the Gohan now. So we got Gaze of Respect and Fierce Battle there, and then we have Fierce Battle. He doesn't have Gaze of... So this one... So he would link better with the physical Piccolo, and then this... You know, unfortunately, the World Tournament Piccolo and this guy just doesn't link at all. Let's see. Are there orbs? Like, there's no healing for us here? Anywhere. There's no healing. Where are our orbs? That's... All the tech orbs are right there. Do we get to any of them? No, we get one here. We get one here. And then that just doesn't even pull it down. Okay, so I guess we're going to do this, I suppose. That'll get his 18 key. We're gonna go ahead and do this. And we'll just get this 1 int key sphere there. Now we healed up like 3% of our HP right there. If that would have been 3 orbs, we would have got 10% of our HP back, which is a pretty big amount. I didn't even check his defense. I suppose I could have. Broly supered really early last turn. There's a chance that he's going to super attack this turn too, for sure. Maybe in the second slot. If he supers in the final slot... Oh, nice. Well, we got the final slot. If he supers here, we should be very, very good. Like, we shouldn't be too worried at all. Yeah. Gohan's going to have 30% damage reduction plus Sweet, so 75. Everyone else, you know, Orange Piccolo's going to have a good amount. Orange Piccolo is also... Has he been hit 7 times? He might heal us next time he shows up. Let's see. There is a super attack here. However, I think we can get away with just taking him out. Let's go ahead and pop Gohan's active skill. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and pop Gohan's active skill. We're going to go ahead and let this play. This should help us, if not outright kill him. And it might not, because we haven't stacked too much with either Gohan. 55%. I was able to get like a 10 to 12 million attack. I don't know about attack stat, but damage. Non-critical in one of the fights I did, but he was on the main rotation. He was stacking the whole time. Alright, we make it to the AGL phase. Now, because we're in the AGL phase, I'm going to play this as if I would. Like, we're going to pop Orange Piccolo. We're going to let, you know, the next 10 years of our lives go by with Orange Piccolo attacking. The whole point of this team is to show how defensive it's going to be. This team, I will probably run this team against the Sin Shadow Dragon fight that's going to come out. Again, just because I think this team is going to be very tanky. Except for that Tech Gohan. I'll try him once because the final phase is an int, but if I don't like him, he may just get cut from the team, and I may just throw on I don't even know who I would throw on. It's got to be someone like AGL Gohan is an option. I could put AGL Gohan on the team. LR AGL Gohan. As long as we have the health, he's going to do fine. I also thought about maybe Beast Gohan, but Beast Gohan might not be the best option there. Just because of the AoE normals. If Beast Gohan, yeah, I don't know. I've watched plenty of footage on that. I've watched so many of the other content creators cover the Sin Shenron on JP. But now that the Omega fight is out for the Shadow Dragon event, I've forgotten what it was like to fight that Sin. I've forgotten what it was like to watch people fight that Sin. Let me say it like that. It just, you know, I'm going in with like the mindset, oh, we're gonna be fine. But wait, are we gonna be fine? So very, very interesting. I'm trying to think if there's any other teams I would set up other than like the Beerus and Whis anytime soon. I don't think there's a rotation where I'm sitting here saying, man, I can't wait to run this duo on the team. Currently out. I'm trying to think of something like Vegeta and Trunks. I would run them to run them, but not because I'm excited to run them on a 200% lead. I can run their team. It would work better. I'm choosing to run the Piccolos on a 200% team because even Orange Piccolo, like, he's gonna be far better on his own team. You're gonna have 2 Orange Piccolos. Because you're gonna have 2 Orange Piccolos, every other Piccolo is gonna link with Piccolo. So if you're running the physical and the STR Piccolo, they're going to link with Orange Piccolo just fine without any transformations needed. It's gonna be, you know, that's when I want a team that's not gonna die. That's the team I turn to. They're the A team. They're gonna be the best team ever, and I'm never gonna have any problems. He's supering this turn. Wait, I thought we canceled out of super because he can super attack up to 3 times. So he needs to super attack 3 times, and I think I've only seen 2. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, that's because I assume that happened because he can super up to 3 times, and if you don't see 3 supers during Giant Form Piccolo, then the next super could come out. So if we only seen 2 supers, I wasn't paying attention as I was talking. So if we only seen 2 supers right there, we could literally come out of the giant form and get supered right away, and I'll be like, oh, let me put this unit here, we'll be fine, and then we're not fine. On a positive note, we came out of the AoE phase with a Whis intact, so that's a plus. We'll take a look at the defense of the Gohans, I suppose, here coming up, since they've been floating. All right, there's Orange Piccolo. You love to see a 3rd turn. The first time I seen a 3rd giant form transformation was with Tapion. Tapion actually got it. And I was like, wait, giant form transformations can last for a 3rd turn? That's wild. And I didn't think at the time that was the case. I believe that was because... Let's see. I believe that was because... Was it his leader skill? Yeah, it was his leader skill. So I'm pretty sure it was like giant form only SBR. Maybe when I first started playing and I was running him as leader, and he was just out there. It's like, oh, here's your 3rd transformation. It was at that point in time that I noticed it. But Orange Piccolo just straight up, yeah, maybe we're gonna give you 3 turns, right? And I'm just so like, it's so nice to see that. I want other giant form units to be not just last for 5 million years, but to be just really good and last for 2 turns. I think giant forms should last for 2 turns. I would like rage forms to last for 2 turns. I think that would be even better. Like Janemba's rage form, I would love for it to last 2 turns. All right, so here we are. We're out of there. This Gohan's like linking with nobody ever. He's just on the team. 223. All right, let's go ahead and grab these. We can go ahead and grab all of this. That's gonna heal us up. Ooh, quite a bit too. And then we'll grab this. So Orange Piccolo's going to get hit. He's going to give key to the rotation, but only himself is all that mattered. He's going to super attack. Broly's already halfway dead. That's really, really good. We're probably going to, hopefully whatever Kid Gohan's on the next rotation, we'll be able to just use the active skill. I think whichever one it was, it should be on the next rotation because we ended AoE Broly with Kid Gohan's active skill, and this is still the first turn of AGL Broly, so that Gohan has floated away. So we'll get to see the defensive one and kind of see where it's sitting. My guess is on next rotation, we're going to have World Tournament Piccolo, so he's going to have 40% defensive support. I'm taking a guess that we're going to get 600 to 700,000 defense, even with floating them. And I would also maybe guess that they're not fully built up in the passive of getting hit. Yeah, we'll take that guess. All right, so super attacks, where are we at? Everywhere. All right, let's go ahead and put Gohan in that slot right there. Take a look. 867,000. Let's switch it around. 867,000. So it's the same links. Z5. Oh, no. Wait. Oh, there it is. Gazer Respect. Doesn't Gazer Respect give defense, but because it's level 1, it doesn't? Yeah, okay. Huh. No wonder his defense didn't... I know Kid Gohan's not been out for a while, but people just like awaken them and don't do anything. We're going to go ahead and let Kid Gohan, we're going to put him in the middle and use his active skill. And let's see if he ends this fight. Let's see if he ends the fight. It's a 69% Gohan. I expect him to end it, so. Let's see. Boom. Let's go. So, I guess the only thing else I'm going to say about this is, with the Sin Shenron, I'll have a better idea if teams like this will run. And I'm sure I'm going to record this team against him. Maybe not the first team, but it'll be recorded. It'll be soon. Sooner rather than later that I get the recording out for it. Where we're going to run this team with Gohan led. We're going to be floating him. And we're going to see like how long it's going to take for us to get through that fight. And just see the kind of stacks we're going to have. But thank you so much for watching. I super appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing. Let me know in the comment section below. What other units would you like to see on the Bond of Master and Disciple Gohan with Gohan floating? What other combo units would you like to see? Let me know if you have any favorites out there that you would like to see, and I'll gladly check them out. And we'll see you next time.